Some thoughts do not allow a person to approach the liberation of his plans. Too much dust, hid against the background of the growing falls of the past confrontation. Somewhere tears of loss prevented, unsuccessful relationships sharpen the brain with tenderness, which has moved away, although a new figure appears on the horizon, who has already borrowed an advance on the relationship. He did not become like his father. He did not become like his grandfather. Somehow he feels anxious. Goals are not amenable to quick resolution. Feelings, emotional state, rather in compromises, lose hope for revival under the pressure of insufficient information. Someone's evil words prompted him to forget about the formation of a springboard for personal growth. Several times a scandal of feelings broke out to take away the brain. With tears he was betrayed by hopes, someone set traps, expressed criticism of the lost hopeless position. Withstands the pressure of suspicion that what was borrowed will not be returned. The feast of his loss is in full swing. He misses the expenses, the needs of petitioning for others, perhaps elderly relatives. The star of his hope and revival goes out in his wide field of activity. Decisive moods are blocked without starting. The hostage situation is angry. It is impossible to come to terms with the feeling of failure. A person is a sparkling star for himself with an attractive torso, the brain of a vixen, an eagle, a capable consumer, but there is nothing to cover his naked soul. Problems with housing can prompt oppressive decisions. The lack of guarantees humiliates his status. He has no love. There is only an echo of the past. It becomes unbearably sad for the difficult situation without the right to appropriate influence, because there may not be enough food, comfort, income, property. The history of his past is hitting on weak spots. It is difficult to stand up for his truths. He disappears into the confines of his thoughts. The situation puts him face down on the shovels, not asking about the deep dissatisfaction and catastrophic state of his health in the cramped conditions of his stay. It does not get easier even from time to time. Long-term confinement in captivity of circumstances does not provide an incentive. The soul becomes wolfish. The determination of young years with a cheerful look of freedom declines. Everything around screams to forget about the joys and ease of being. Vain efforts do not give liberation. There is a dispute over the gates. The most terrible unwanted scenario is realized, in which there is no warmth on a cozy summer day. On the seashore, it is terrible from insects or other creatures, when they did not give canapes at the buffet, and the consumer needs something to eat. This is when music plays heavy chords without the permission of the master of fate. There are no helpers, no hints. The eloquent sayings of wise men from enlightened generations have sunk into oblivion. There is no experience of overcoming the long-term chaos of life. His feelings are humiliated. He wastes time on reflection. Some failures have overcome him. Perhaps he will be able to share something with someone someday. But for now the air, like glass, prevents him from breathing confidently without stopping his heart rate. Life goes on against the background of the departure of other people without unnecessary words. It is like crumbs on the floors of rich restaurants. Will there be light after the darkness of circumstances? The last of the magicians ponders this, and for now only recollections divide his shy loneliness. He is capable but cannot. The test of life is given up as a rotten loaf, instead of a golden booty.